shit. When I was a kid, right? I used to always, I'll be screwing my name with people. I said, you know what,
You're gonna be big one day,
when I get
right?
on these projects, this is how
I'm gonna be big, right. I'm gonna sign it just like it's supposed to be. Doctor.
There you go, brother.
Thanks, man. Have a good one, man.
All right, Tyrone, thanks, brother. It's good to get this on video because you see, like me, like I'm signed to a major publishing house, and people always think like when you sign to a major, you ain't got to get out and grind. You see where I'm at? You've been out here, I'm saying, how long I've been out here?
Yeah.
I ain't just don't get it in, pushing, man. You gotta push it. Don't never depend on nobody else to push your product. Ain't nobody gonna hustle you like you feel me? Yeah, man. Like I've been doing this for a long time. I'm about 13 books in now. You know, signed to St. Martin's Press, but I also own a small publishing house, Black Dawn Books, BDI. You know what I'm saying? I know you've probably been hearing that everywhere. BDI, nothing. You see little Mr. Screwface with gold teeth. That's me. So you know, like it's just I've been just at this, man, for a long time, and I've watched the transition of the game. I watched the game go from one extreme to the next. So you know, thank God I'm still here. You know what I mean? Out here fighting, elbow room, shelf space, that kind of thing. You know, I built a little bit of reputation for myself over the years. I was in Time magazine, King magazine. I was in Pages. The funny thing about Pages is if you look at the cover of the magazine, there's two old ass white people on the cover, and they got a story on me. You know, so MTV, BET. Like, you know, I've been around, man. Been around the world. Still hustling, still grinding. The grind will never stop. I got an addiction to Newports and money.
I hear that, yeah, man. So how'd you get started in you know, this author and being an author and so forth? I mean, what was your first spark?
I got signed by accident. My first book was by accident. I was like I used to write like these sci-fi books, right? Couldn't really get my foot in the door, so I started penning like this memoir called Gangster back in the days, and I was gonna self-publish it, but I didn't have the money to self-publish it. And Vicky Stringer from Triple Crown, she had come across some of my work because I would like go on my bookshelf and pull up all the books, and I would flip over the back, and I would email or write letters to all the authors who had their contact information listed, just asking them for advice. I wasn't asking for a publishing deal because I wanted to do it on my own. So she was like one of the only ones who responded. And so like she was like, she came to synopsis and was like, yo, this is good, like nobody offered you a deal. And I'm like, nah, I'm not looking for no deal. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this shit out. Yeah. So back then, like Triple Crown was really just a thought. So she was like, you know, I got this new publishing house that I'm starting up for Triple Crown, and you would be the first author. And like everybody know Triple Crown now. Triple Crown is like the leading seller of urban fiction. They're like a multi-million-dollar company. And it was all springboarded with my first book, Gangster. My little 197 pages, all black cover because we didn't have no money to make no fancy cover. It was just all black with some blue holes in the letter, and just a good story. And it's like in the first month, we sold out every copy we printed. Like it was so crazy that the books moved. Like we didn't even have the money to go back to print because that's how fast it went. So it's like, I did it, you know what I'm saying? I was still hustling at the time, and people was like, yo, you can't do it again, like nigga, you a one-hit wonder. So when I hit him in the head with this joint right here, which is Road Dogs, I hit him in the head like this. This is my angry book. This is like some extremely hood, gutter, gangster shit. And I still didn't consider myself no writer because like I had a book on the bestseller list, and I was still hustling, like the shit was funny to me.
Yeah.
So when like, around by my third book, like, you know, I'm getting emails from people and they telling me like, yo, your book's in. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, nigga, like bullshit. People kept hitting me, so I'm like, well, let me do it again. Street Dreams. And that's when I realized, like, damn, nigga, like, you good at this. Like, you can really make something of yourself with this. So Street Dreams was my first major release under St. Martin's Press.
Okay.
And I just been going ever since. And a lot of the things I use as motivation is the people who are always saying, like, nigga, you ain't shit, you ain't gonna amount to shit, this bullshit, this ain't gonna get you nowhere. My friends, like, my baby mom, everybody was like, this bullshit ain't gonna get you nowhere. So my motivation was like, every time I wrote a book, it was like a great big fuck you to everybody who said that I wasn't gonna be able to do it and get it rocking and hopping. And here I am, like, I'm 13 books in under my name, and I also have like 3 novels out under a pen name, and I'm still going, like, I mean, going strong. I don't plan on stopping no time soon. I don't plan on quitting my personal goal. But I think Donald Goins wrote 17 urban novels. So I was like, my personal goal has always been like to write 18 urban novels.